Ellen Joe Waller Payne, this is for you. You remember yesterday how you was having that girl harass me? See, you just proved my point. Because I wasn't up there talking about Pastor Waller before Diva hit the link. We were talking about coconut water, losing weight, Lady Nika sharing about lupus. We weren't talking about Pastor Waller. Now, see, so you have proved the point. See, you proved the point because I have already been telling people that you've been having me verbally harassed and harassed. So that with Diva yesterday, you proved my point. You ain't proved your point. Now, let me help you out. Uh, Rondia wants to know if she can come today. She wants to know since you and her and Alan is a family. She wants to know if she can come and stop lying about it behind the scenes. And then Smoke, you remember Smoke, Stephanie? Smoke said, can she come tomorrow and sit on the front row with you? Or is you gonna pretend like you always do on Sundays? You know that you straight in front of the people? Smoke said, can she come? She said, can she wear her suit or do she gotta put on a dress? Cause Smoke said she don't put no dresses on because she got man clothes. She said, can she come sit on the front row? Or is you going to act like you always do on Sundays? Try to act like you're straight in front of the people. And then, when the lights is low, you go run with Smoke. See, she tried to act like that with me, and I had to tell Smoke, go back over there with that lipstick lesbian. Because, Smoke, you're still a woman, honey. I don't care how many hormones of testosterone you take. Your body makes estrogen, and yet you're going to be a lot of things in this world. But a man, you ain't going to never be. See, I ain't them doctors. I ain't going to lie to you. Telling you that if you take a man body makes testosterone because that's what he was born as. Ain't no woman taking no testosterone gonna ever be no man if she still gets a menstrual. That's what I said. Sorry, Smoke, if you're listening. I know you wants to sit up there on the front row with the lady tomorrow. I don't know if she go to church, if she gonna let you sit there, cause she got to pretend in front of them church people that she's straight, cause she got to act like she the pastor. She got to act like the lipstick lesbian got to act like she the pastor wife. See, the reason why you run all over the man, it's supposed to be a woman and the man in a relationship. Look like it's two men to me. Sorry, Pastor, while I ain't trying to. See, because your wife run all over you like train tracks. I'm sorry that you're gonna get dragged right now, because your fake ass lipstick lesbian dip in the dip in the lady pine having wife. She can't leave me alone. See, she had Diva come up there and attack me. Diva didn't do that on her own volition because we were not talking about you, Alan Waller. You was not the convict. If you don't believe me, go back and listen to Lady Nika's live. We were talking about losing weight, her drinking. We were not talking about you. So I don't know why Diva came up there, except for the fact that your wife had a little influence with that. Because why would Diva hit the panel? Church wasn't even a topic. We weren't talking about the fact that Brian Carnes' father just passed away. We weren't talking about anything related to church. There would have been no reason for Diva to get up there and start talking about you and her wife and pretending. See, Ellen, you pretend. I ain't gotta pretend. See, I told you I used to live with Rondea, and I used to live with Smoke. Then I used to live with Smoke. Then the Smoke room used to be next to me, and I used to live with Smoke. See, she had said she was getting off them drugs. I don't know whether she's still on them or not. And Smoke, I don't really care if you don't want nobody to know that you smoke. Baby, everybody can look at you and tell you smoke. Whatever. Smoke, you look like your name, Smoke. Eyes all glassy, you smoke, right? And I ain't making fun of your addiction right now. I'm really not. But I'm just saying, the first lady, she like to run all around the church. And I can't say she cute. Because, babies are cute. I can't say she's beautiful. Because, Alan, if I had to look at that face, I'd drink too. If I had to look at that ugly face, I'd take some peach schnapps and orange juice too. If I had to look at that ugly ass face, baby, I'd get some cranberry juice and vodka too. If I had to look at that ugly ass face. That's what I said. Pick a battle. You either gonna be ugly in the face or you gonna have an ugly personality. Ma'am, you can't have both. Damn, you got an ugly face and an ugly personality. Baby, you is not me. I'm pretty on all levels. Even at this plus size, I'm pretty. I ain't got no makeup on right now. I can turn my camera on. Listen, even hair is thin, hair is lost. I'm still prettier than you on a bad day, baby. Not a good day. On a bad day, baby, I'm prettier than you. Heavy set and all, I'm still prettier than you. See, what makes my physical appearance is lined up with my inside. See, my inside of me know how to be kind to people and treat people. Ellen, you ain't never know how to be kind to people. And all that philanthropy work that you do, baby, you faking in that wig that's laying over there waiting for me to put it on my head. And you faking in the damn $2 bill. I don't know what the hell they talking about up there on Shelton Avenue. Our first lady is full of shit. I ain't say the word. I said you're full of shit. That's what I said. You're full of it. You're full of horse manure. Right, them horses down there. You're full of horse manure, lady. You ain't got no compassion for the people that you stand up with every Sunday over the last 30 years. You full of it. How come your husband stand there and he shake people's hand and you walk your skinny, look like whatever you look like. I don't know what the hell you look like. Out the door, listen. I ain't say Alan wasn't handsome, but Alan Handsome got an ugly wife. Ain't that something? Alan Handsome got an ugly wife, pretty mistress, ugly wife. Pretty missus with pretty clothes, ugly ass wife. Make that make sense. Pretty mistress with pretty clothes, ugly ass wife. That's what I said. I don't care who like I said it. I seen them both. Mistress pretty as hell. Wear pretty clothes and just look like a doll baby. Wife ugly as hell. Well, see. Right. See, most men pay attention to Jamal Bryant. Pay attention to Jamal Bryant. Pay attention to Jamal Bryant. Jamal's first wife was beautiful. His first wife, Giselle. Beautiful. But his second wife is more beautiful than his first wife. It's called the what? It's called the upgrade. How you know? Look at Jamal. See, you ain't got to believe nothing I said. Just look at Jamal. I don't know whether he likes dark-skinned women because the boy's mama is dark-skinned, so nobody can't say that Jamal don't like no dark-skinned woman. That's not what I said. I said his wife. I did not say who he play around with. Giselle was light-skinned, beautiful woman, and then he went and got him another light-skinned, beautiful woman. Listen, it's his preference. It ain't mine. Ain't none of my business. I said his first wife was pretty, and his second wife was prettier. Al, I ain't told you nothing, cause your first wife ain't pretty, or your wife ain't pretty. However you want to say that, ain't pretty. Ain't never been pretty. Makeup must help her, cause it don't sure help me. See, I don't need makeup to make me look beautiful. I don't. Makeup enhances how pretty I am. It's a difference. See, makeup make her look pretty because she ain't pretty. She ain't beautiful. Outside, inside, both ugly. Inside ugly and matches up with the outside, right? Uglier. Difference. I don't know why he had Diva to get up there and antagonize me yesterday. You should have known I was going to drag you there. Don't worry, I fell asleep yesterday. It started to drain me because I'm human. The food didn't make me sleepy. It started to drain me because I didn't really want to argue with Diva. See, she wanted to go back and forth, talk about my bald spot. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it because I knew Diva was being pushed by a dyke named Ellen. I ain't even call you a lipstick lesbian this time. I don't call you that. I'm a dyke. A dyke that's married to a man. Don't even want the damn man. And Ellen, he don't look all bad and stuff. He a good looker. See, better than how he look is how he treats you. People get all wrapped up in looks is how he treats you, who's ugly as hell. You should be glad that somebody want to be married to your ugly ass. I don't know what the hell you talking about. You ain't nothing to write home to mama about. You should be glad somebody want to be married. Baby, you is not no beauty queen. You should be glad that Ellen want to treat you like a queen because you don't look like no queen. You don't act like no queen. You ugly as hell. Listen, ma'am. You got a prize. When you got Alan, you got a damn prize, and you don't even realize that you got a prize. You don't even know how to treat the prize that you got. You don't cook, you don't clean, you treat the man like dirt. In his own house, he paid bills, and you don't want to do nothing for the man. Don't want to have sex. You just wants to be there like a trophy. Man, if you ain't no trophy. You is not no trophy. And you know that's why I'm over here dragging you, Ellen, because I told you every time you try to verbally harass me, have somebody push up on me, I told you that I'm going to drag you because I don't like women's. Your husband. See, let me say it because you didn't understand the first time I said it. So I'm going to say it again. I said, if you took me home with you at your spot, you at your house, and your husband was in the bedroom, baby, I push it out and I would get on it, like that song said. Don't get it twisted. Only one of us is a real woman. You like when we ain't the same. See, Lee, you like what you got. I like what your husband got. It's different. See, it's different. See, I have two children by two different men. I don't know why you had Diva to bother me yesterday. Last week, asked somebody to get in the shop. Stop all that lady pine dipping, jump in the river dipping. Listen, ma'am, you ain't got the tools I like. Leave me the hell alone. I can't say it in French or Spanish, but I daggone sure can say it in English where everybody can understand that lipstick lesbian gonna take her ass up there on Sheltham Avenue tomorrow, today, and stand next to her. You don't want that light-skinned man with them glasses. Well, leave him the hell alone. Damn, he could find somebody. I ain't said he could have found me. I ain't never said that, ma'am. That's not what I said. I said he could have found somebody. I did not say me. Because he got lots of women around him. He got lots of them. And ma'am, he married to an ugly one, but he already got a pretty one. Her name Ellen too. He married to an ugly Ellen, but he got a pretty Ellen. It's not my fault. Don't get mad at me. It's your husband's fault. See, whether she came to your church, didn't go to your church, it doesn't really matter. He already got a pretty Ellen. She almost 80 years old, but he got a pretty Ellen. Now, whether he wants to marry her or not, that's not my business. See, Ellen she knows how to dress, and she know how to treat people. She got manners, and she know how to sit at the table. Man, you ain't got no class, no decor about yourself. You ain't got nothing there. All you got is a few dollars in your pocket, and some listen, on your best day. You don't dress good as Lady Ellen, First Lady Ellen. You don't. On your best day. I ain't say there wasn't nothing down in the store for you. That lady store for everybody. She got plus size, whatever size. If she ain't got your size, she can order it. I ain't saying she ain't had nothing for you, Ellen. You're homey looking. See, damn, why do the mistress look better than the first lady? There's a problem right there. Why does the mistress that's 10 times better than a fake ass first lady? You counterfeit like the counterfeit money they make over there. I know you ain't got no machine, but you damn sure is counterfeit like it. That's what I said. You counterfeit like the fake ass money that they be circulating. And you ain't got a real bone in your body. How your husband stand up there and always talk about God and all this stuff and Jesus, and his own wife don't even want to shake the people's hand. She always thinks she too good. Ma'am, how the hell is you too good? Ain't you with the people that you serve? There's something wrong with that. Why you think that you too good to shake people's hands with your cold ass heart self? Your heart colder than the water that run from the sink that's supposed to be cold. You ain't got no real caring from the people at your church. And you laughed at me when I was homeless with your fake ass. That's what I said. How you always running talking about she's my sister and you're doing human trafficking. Ma'am, you fake as hell. You ain't did no real. How you gonna care for strangers that you ain't care for me when I came through the door? I tried to make amends with your fake ass. That's what I said. I don't care who don't like that. I said, I don't care if you can listen to it. If I could have went on StreamYard, I would have been on StreamYard talking about your fake ass, but StreamYard wouldn't let me. So I'm over here talking about your fake ass. That's what I said. You fake. Anytime somebody can come through your doors and ain't homeless, and you don't want your husband to make up with them so the church won't help them, you okay, Ellen? Because you see saying you talk to God. Lady, you don't talk to God. You won't stop telling that lie around here. You don't talk to God, ma'am. See, the reason why I know that you don't talk to God is because God ain't tell you that I was sick and had a potty chair. See, God ain't tell you that I was too sick to have sex with somebody. That's how I know you ain't talk to God, because you was blaming me for having sex with her. Man, I could barely get over that damn potty chair to pee. What the hell you talking about? You sound like a fool now. But take that dumbass stuff that you saying in front of a judge so I can tell the judge how sick I was. And then the judge say, well, why? If she was that sick, why would you say she would have sex with somebody, man? If she barely probably could sit on that potty chair, why would you say something dumb like that out your mouth? See, you got all them damn college degrees and no common sense. Somebody that's sitting over a potty chair to urinate, was having sex with your husband. You okay? Is your brain working? See, Coquiana done got your brain all twisted. I said the coke you snort got your brain twisted. Let me help y'all. Let me help y'all. Somebody that has to sit on a potty chair, they gotta sit there and they gotta wait till the urine come down. Ma'am, that would mean that they can't cock their legs open and have no sex. That's what I said. See, your brain don't work too well with Ellen. You got all them damn college degrees and no common sense. No damn common sense, ma'am. Just because you see me put on a nice dress don't mean I was having sex. You goofy. And the people that's under you, if they listen to you, they goofy too. You ain't had to know that I was god awful sick. That's none of your business. First of all, if you looked at me, I look sick. But the fact that you can't see that I was sick is because your eyes is darkened. You ain't got no spiritual awareness. You're spiritually bankrupt. That's what I said. You ain't got no spiritual discernment. Somebody look like they get ready to tip over any moment. Come up in your church with a pink dress on. You can't see they sick. Your eyes is darkened. Your spiritual awareness is gone. And your spiritual discernment, you don't have none. I'm going to prove it to you. Saul was king for 40 years, but he only was anointed for 2. See, all this running around that you're doing a good job of fooling the people. But I just stopped by to tell you that you ain't never fooled God. You got all these organizations around here fooled. The great Ellen Waller ain't nothing but a cokehead that goes to work every day. That's married to a man. I'd rather not have a degree and have some money and have some morals, some understanding of the Most High God, a relationship with the Most High God, than to walk up in church on Sunday with an image. Girl, bye. You ain't no real first lady. You're just you're just on paper. Ain't that a rainbow marriage that you got to Alan? Because ain't no real marriage. Because ain't no man married to no real lesbian. Lesbian don't even want to have sex with the man. Why the hell you married a man if you wanted to have his daughter so then you could have a way to get money from him. I got it. I paid attention to it. But then he stayed with you so he wouldn't have to pay you child support. Pay attention, Tweedledum and Dummy. Right. He stayed with you so he wouldn't have to pay you child support. And then his kids got grown. One of them, right, and all that. Now you got grandkids. Listen. If Alan keep you, that's his business. I don't really care if he keep you and you throw water on him when he get old. That's not my business. That would be his business that he ain't get away from you. That ain't my business. I'm just saying you're a lipstick lesbian, gonna run up to the church picnic today, gonna run up to the church tomorrow, sit up in the front row and act like everything okay, like you really, man, you don't really like that man. You run all over, treat him like trash in the house that he pay bills for. You ain't paid a bill probably since you've been married to the man. You can't treat him with some respect. Your mom ain't teach you no manners. You ain't know how to treat somebody that treats you good. Pays all the bills, buy you stuff. You still walk on a man and treat him like trash. He do all that for you and you still treat that man like trash. That's what you do. You don't give him no respect. You don't respect him in his home. Don't respect him in his church. And when he around people, you act like you care. I mean, you're a good actress, though. You're a good actress. Baby, you should win an Oscar, a Tony, or Emmy, or something for that. You're a good actress. But I know that you don't care about that man. Because, see, somebody who you care about, see, let me help you out with the Bible. The Bible say, why? See, that what you be, that's what you say is? You say your wife. You say your wife. Wives submit to your own husbands. That's what Paul said. And then it say husbands. See, that would be Dr. Allen. The light-skinned man with the glasses, the man that got that, gray, almost silver hair and stuff. Allen. See, Allen's, he's supposed to be the head. It say that Christ is the head and your husband, Christ is the shepherd, and then your husband is the head. And if he the head, that means you would be the neck. Ellen, you can't be the head. I'm sorry. You can't be the head. You're not no man. I'm going to prove it to you. See, when you go in the store and you want to buy some furniture, they got a king bed and they got a queen bed. See, the king bed is a lot larger than the queen bed. See, even the world recognizes that the king is in front of the queen. You just don't realize it, Ellen, because you're what? Jezebel out of order. That's what I said. Jezebel, you're out of order. Jezebel, your mama called you, Ellen. I'm going to call you what the Bible call you. Jezebel, because Jezebel wants to run her husband. And that's why God sent the prophet to tell Jezebel that she was what? Out of order. Listen, God got the whole world to be in charge of. He's in charge of the whole world, excuse me. So God ain't got nothing else better to do than to send a prophet to tell Jezebel? Of course he does. But because he wanted order to be straight, he said, let me send a prophet to tell Jezebel that she's messing things up around here. Well, I'm going to tell you, Ellen, you've been messed things up over there. And you're the reason why me and Ellen fell all out, can't get it back right. Because you is Jezebel. Why would you want me to keep arguing with your husband and drag me? I don't want to keep arguing with Pastor Allen. He not no bad man. He just married to a bad woman. That's what I said. He's not a bad man. He got bad fruit. It's like going to the market. And you gotta look at the fruit to see if the fruit is good. Alan looked at the fruit and he thought the fruit was good, and then he got home and found out it was rotten. Alan looked at the fruit and no, the fruit wasn't pretty, but he thought the fruit was good. I don't know why he ain't looked at that damn fruit and couldn't see what that fruit was good. Because when I looked at that fruit, I said, "Oh, that lady looked like she like women." Alan ain't see that. See, I don't know. I don't know why his eyes wasn't open. I saw that you was lipstickless when I first met you, sitting in the church, and you turned around. I saw that you, girl. Your eyes was watering and you was drooling like a wolf. And yes, we know. I'm talking about figuratively. I'm not talking about you really was doing that. I'm saying I could see that you like women when you turned around and you looked at me. Because you was looking a little bit too hard at me. See, yeah. We can't never like the same thing. Ellen, pay attention. God didn't design us that way. And if you say that he did, you're a liar and the truth not in you. Because what did it say in Genesis? It said male and female. Did he create them? If he wanted me to like women, then why he just ain't leave Eve in the garden by herself? If he wanted men, no, see, it had to be a difference because two women can't make no baby. And two men can't make no baby. So he had to put two different testosterone and estrogen. They had to get together. They call it sperm and egg. Right. I say testosterone because it could be some children listening. I said testosterone and estrogen had to get together. So, see, you even knew that because you made some children with Alan. See, you wanted to use them. Pay attention. That's what I said. See, and you proved that by how you acted towards him after the fact. See, he didn't catch on. I caught on. He a man. He don't really know. See, you would probably use him forever if you could. Treat him and talk to him like trash if you could. See, he ain't never know what respect was till I came along and then started told him, why your wife run all over you like that? Why the person you say that you love run over you? And then, no, see, I go to other churches and their wives don't tell their husbands what to do. Ellen, you just do that. You don't let the man run his church. You come to church and you try to run everything. Sit down over there in that seat and be first lady. It's not your job to tell your husband what to do. And if you really don't believe me, go pick the Bible up. If you really don't believe me, go ask some first lady. You're not supposed to tell your husband what to do. I'm going to say it one more time. Christ, Jesus Christ, is the head of the church. How I know? I'm proof to you. Psalms 23:1. It says, the Lord is my shepherd. Well, if Jesus is the shepherd of the church, then that means your husband will be the under shepherd. They don't say under, but he definitely will have to be under Jesus because the Bible just told you in Psalms 23:1, it say the Lord is my shepherd. That's what it say. I didn't make it up. It say the Lord is my shepherd. Well, if the Lord is my shepherd and your husband, he the head of the church, then he the under shepherd under Jesus. If he the under shepherd of the Jesus, then that means you can't be on top of him. See, follow the natural order of the church. Let me explain it to you because I see you confused. I'm going to help y'all. Don't worry. I've been in church all my life. I ain't got the Bible in front of me, but I can help you out. I ain't got no biblical degrees. I ain't no doctor of theology, but I'm going to explain it to you. So Jesus is at the head of the church. The pastor is under Jesus. The first lady is under her husband, and the children follow their parents. So see, when the natural order is messed up, like it is in your case, Ellen, because you think that God ain't called you to be the pastor, E9. See, God ain't called Ellen to be no pastor. See, God called Ellen, Alyn, not Eely. And he ain't called you, ma'am. I don't care if you is anointed to preach. E9 called Alan. They didn't call Ellen. E9 called Alan. They didn't. See, them folks over there, they going to laugh, grin, and smile in your face. And then when your back is turned, they probably talk about you like a dog. I'm talking about you at least to your face. I tell you that you're Jezebel to your face because you is. You ain't got no business telling that light-skinned man with them glasses, making that man lose his hair. He probably wouldn't have lost his hair if you stopped getting on his nerves. Probably wouldn't have, yeah, it probably would have came out a little bit, but Ellen, stop getting on that man's nerves and let that man run his church and do what he do. See, and then, you should cook for him a little nice meal and stuff. Go to the store. I don't know Pastor Water like, because he ain't never been around me like that, but you from Barbados, and y'all got some dishes. I don't know what Barbados people make. My daughter-in-law is Haitian, and y'all all got different things that y'all make. So see, my daughter-in-law, they eat black rice and oxtails and things. That's what they eat. And Jamaicans, they eat something different. I don't know. I know what my Haitian daughter-in-law, she been married. She been my family about a good long time, and they eat black rice. Haitian people do, and they eat some oxtails too. They eat American food, but I know a little bit about Haitian. Haitian speak Creole and French. My daughter-in-law is Haitian. I don't know too much about your culture and stuff like that, and I don't know what your husband like. But you've been married to him long enough, and you should know. See, go make your husband a nice meal, and be nice. Oh, that's right. Who am I talking to? Ellen, that is not you. That is not you, ma'am. You halfway cooked when your daughters was there. And now your daughters ain't there and they grown and all that. You probably don't cook at all. Pastor Wilder probably just go to the store. And he probably don't want to go to the store, or even he cook for himself. I ain't saying that he can't cook. But I know Ellen, you're nasty. Yes, every man needs a maid, a cook, and a nurse. That's what I said. He need a maid to clean up. He need a cook to cook his, or housekeeper to keep his house clean. And then he need a nurse to take care of him. See, you're supposed to be a threefold. And then the church stuff, that's extra. That's extra because not every man goes to church. You're blessed of God that your husband is a pastor, minister, whatever. I'm not there disrespecting his title. I'm just saying that every man needs a cook to cook his food. He needs a maid to clean his house, and then he needs a nurse to take care of him when he gets sick. See, got to be a threefold. Ellen, you is not none of that. You ain't no maid, you ain't no cook, you ain't no nurse. I feel sorry for the man if he gets sick. I bet you if you don't take care of him, you be mean to him, don't try to throw him in a nursing home. He actually would do better if he went in a nursing home, because if he had to have you take care of him, oh my goodness. If he has to have you to take care of Alan, you better be listening to me what I'm telling you right now, because you're always talking about I be extra and I'm being direct. No, I'm not. Your wife is nasty to you right now. You better pray to God that you don't ever get down sick, because if you had to have her to take care of you right now, that wouldn't be a beautiful thing. Your wife nasty to you now. You could say, Catherine, you're being extra. I could be a lot of things. I ain't gonna tell no lies up on here. If she nasty to you now, can you imagine if she had to change her diapers if you couldn't get out the bed? She might slap the hell out. You see, you could say, Catherine, you being extra. I could be a lot of things. I'm gonna tell the truth right now. Your wife nasty. You remember on that show when the man, he said he was gonna leave his wife and he's gonna go with that little girl. And what did his wife do for him when he came back? That woman ran out on him. The woman ran out on him, and the wife had to take care. You know what she did? She put him in that water and left him there. You better take heed. Why you saying I'm being extra? It's not ever about me. You ain't never been in a relationship with me. Can't nobody lie and say that if I stood in front of a judge right now, I would tell the judge the truth. Sir, I had came to E9 because I was broke and needed some money. And I just was trying to use that. I'm going to tell the truth. Sir, I had used them ideas over the bridge in Camden. I was already in operation when I got to these people's church. So I don't know his wife why she act crazy. She act crazy because the ideas was already used. I did not write them for him, and so I don't know why she act cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. I judge maybe that cocaine. It got a hold of her. That Kokiana, they say that girl kind of strong. I don't know, because she was already crazy for the Kokiana. She probably got stronger after. But man, you sound kind of kooky when you be running around here saying stuff. Yeah. So Ellen, that was our little drag of you. I gave you about 30 minutes of just dragging you. And you deserve to be dragged now. If you don't bother me for the rest of the day, if you don't have nobody try to push up on me, try to take a shower, now Ellen, I'm leave you alone. See, I'm leave you alone. But if you have anybody bother me outside and stuff, push, try to, like you had to try to have me beat up the day before Father's Day and all, the week before Father's Day. See, if you do any stuff like that, I'm telling you, I'm going to drag your lipstick lesbian lady pine dipping self. Now I'm telling you. You looks at the women harder than your husband do. You almost push your husband out the way to look at the women. That's your business. That you a lipstick lesbian wants to be married to that handsome. Yeah, that's your business. You got Dr. Allen there looking all handsome, skin all nice. He not no bad looking man. I ain't got to tell you how your husband look, 'cause you know how he look. You was with him when he was young. I saw pictures of him when he was young, and Ellen, you just didn't like the man, because even though he got a little older and his hair got a little gray, he's still a handsome man. You just ain't never want the man. See, you're aging him. You're aging him. He's not aging. It's a difference. You're aging him because you're stressing him out and because you don't really want him. He got to pay bill. He got to be paid to treat it like trash. Ain't that about it? Ain't that about so? He paid bills to be treated like trash. He pay all your bills and buy you stuff, and you still treat. See, something wrong with your morals. Something wrong with your morals. Because there are some women that really want a man that knows how to treat them, and you got one and you going to walk all over him and treat him like trash. When he pays all the bills in the house, what more do you want? It's some women out here that work 2 and 3 jobs and their husbands sit at home. And there you go with one that pay all the bills. See, something wrong with you, ma'am. I said something is wrong with you. Cuckoo. You got some women got to work 2 jobs to pay all their bills while their husband sit at home and look at TV. Your husband, he pay all the bills for you, and you don't even appreciate what your ungrateful earth. You're ungrateful. Husband pay all the bills and buy you stuff. Take you on trips and take you places. You're ungrateful arse. Don't even know how to be nice to the man. You don't know how to eat no humble pie. You don't know how to cook for the man, clean for the man. You don't do nothing for him. All you is the figurehead. What he got you for? You ain't a maid, you ain't a cook, and you ain't a nurse. When he come home, his food should be cooked. When he come home, the house should be clean. When he come home, his robes and all that should be in the cleaners if they got. Why I gotta say? I ain't never been married. I just was Granada's girlfriend. He wanted to marry, but I got common sense not to do that. God, if you don't ever bless me with a husband, see, I'll be okay with that, because it's quite all right. It's quite all right. I have 2 sons, and that's okay. If I don't ever in this lifetime get nobody to love me, listen, I wake up every day. Every day God wake me up, I'm grateful. I'm in a single bed. I'm all by myself. The world not going in because I ain't got nobody. I go out. The other day I went to a restaurant. I ate. Wasn't nobody on the other side of the table. I took myself there. I ain't broke down and cried. No, I did not. Because I look at people like you that got a husband and don't know how to treat him. That's hope for me. Maybe I will meet somebody and maybe I won't. I don't really know. I don't put stock in it. I deal with reality. See, your reality is God did bless you with somebody that you don't know how to treat. Alan's reality is he married the wrong person that just don't know how to treat him. I don't know whether he was warned, whether God told him, showed him, didn't tell him not to marry you. For the last over 40 years, however long he spent with you, college years now grown, no, he made a mistake. Listen, he could sit up there in church every Sunday and act like he happy if he want to. He will only be fooling himself. He ain't never fooled God. God already see that man broke up about his marriage, and your marriage on life support. How you sometimes go to the hospital, person be hooked up with all them wires. Sir, your marriage been on life support a long time ago. You ain't gotta ask God, should you pull the plug on it? You don't have to ask God no questions like that. Should you pull the plug on a marriage when a lady walk all over you and treat you like trash? She don't even have common sense to correct her behavior. Always trying to make it seem like it's somebody outside the marriage when you're inside of the marriage tearing the marriage up. Ma'am, are you okay? You're the culprit in the marriage that's tearing it up. You're the person that runs all over the man like train tracks. Ain't no another woman doing that. You and Alan live there by yourselves. I don't live there with you. I ain't in your financial bracket. See, I ain't in your financial bracket. When I walk outside, I hope I don't get robbed. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not laughing at that right now. I'm just saying that we're not in the same category. See, I have to wait till it get light outside. I can't just walk outside like you can. See, I can't really go outside when it's dark because it be zombies outside look like they get ready to beat me up. So we ain't in the same financial class. You can go outside day or night. I can't do that around here. It be zombies all looking like they real life human zombies around here look like they ready to rob you, beat you up, take your pocketbook. We ain't in the same class, man. We're not in the same class. I don't know why you be worrying about me, man. Move around, as they say in the streets. Move around, and do what you're supposed to do. See, while you trying to make everybody think somebody want your husband, you don't want your husband. Hell, you talking about? Somebody want your husband, you don't even want your husband. What are you talking about? What do somebody want that you don't want? Make it make sense. What do somebody else want that you don't want? You sound goofy. It's not about what somebody else wants. It's about what you want because you're married to him. I don't have papers on Alan. You do, goofy. That's what I said. You have papers on him. I don't. You sound real goofy. See, if we was to go in court right now, I'm trying to tell you, Alan, you're not listening to me. If we were to go in court right now and a judge said they've been knowing each other 21, almost 22 years, and they ain't never had sex, man, what's your problem? The judge might ask you if you're on drugs. They ain't asked you for a urine test. Because we've never, ma'am, stop your foolishness. Don't have nobody to harass me today. Verbally, physically. Don't do no stuff like you did yesterday with Diva, because I would hate to have to get up here and embarrass you about Rondia living at your house while you're married to Pastor Allen. I would hate to have to embarrass you. I would hate to have to embarrass you about Smoke. Yeah, I'm not saying no. I'm not in the dark. Yeah, that's not what I. Wait. Hold on, Baron. Listen. When I'm saying zombies, I'm not being mean about somebody else's drug addiction. Let me just clear that up. What I am saying is, because you might have came in on what I said, what I'm saying is, when she steps out of her house in the suburbs, there's nobody waiting to rob her. That's what I'm saying. I ain't ever making fun of somebody else's drug addiction. I'm just saying we live in two different neighborhoods. I have to wait till it gets light outside because I can't really travel outside. Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying we're not in the same financial class. Darren, I'm not talking in the dark. I could turn the lights on right now and show you. Hold on. I ain't in the dark. Reason why I ain't put it on my face because my wig not on. I'm not, no. I'm not pot shotting, throwing shots at nobody that uses drugs. I've had family members to do that. I call them zombies because they don't go to sleep. So that's why I said that. I'm not pot shotting at nobody that uses drug paraphernalia, however they use it. I'm just saying that we don't live in the same area. If my choice of words were rough, I was trying to be rough to her. I wasn't trying to be rough to anybody else. I was trying to be rough to her because she's above board. Everybody is always beneath her. She thinks she's an elitist. Because I eat oodles and noodles, she'll be the same person that go to a restaurant and be like, can I get ramen? Ain't that the same ramen that I cracked open and ate? Or you didn't know that? See, before it was ramen, it was oodles and noodles. See, Ellen, I'm teaching you a lesson. You didn't know that. See, we always went to the store and got some ramen and brought it back home and added all them things you see they putting in it right now. And we always did that. See, it became hip to them. It wasn't never hip to us. We always added meat in it. We did that. We called it oodles and noodles. Now they're calling it ramen, right? And they sell it in Thai restaurants. See, pay attention. They sell them noodles down there on the Chinese market. I know because I seen them in there. Right. See, you're that type of person. Always think they're better. But nonetheless. Oh yeah, I was fighting the first lady because the first lady keep trying to push up on me because she like the plumbing system that I have, and I keep telling her I don't like carpet. I like carpet to walk on, not to eat. See, let me make it plain for you, Ellen, because you be acting stupid around here. I like to walk on carpet, not eat it. Or right, so you don't have the plumbing system that I like. Okay, funny. Right, you don't. Don't go chasing waterfalls. They said it leads you to the rivers and the banks rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're going to have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. See, stick to, I can't even tell you to stick to Dr. Allen because you just going to run your day, eat a couple hot dogs, hamburgers, and run your lipstick lesbian ass back home if you're going to do that. See, you always quick tell your daughters how you've been pushing up on me for 10 years. Tell them that. See, they don't know why you're getting dragged because you've done some of the most nefarious things to me. And now it's my time. I don't want to hear nothing about no God invention, all that. You done nefarious stuff to me. And for 10 years, I took it. And I ain't got to take it. I don't care what your husband say about no God. I don't care. The reason why I don't care is because, see, he used to you mistreating him. I ain't got to let you mistreat me. He's used to it. He's seasoned to it. And so is, but who is you? You like a little chihuahua. You ain't going to get no bigger. You know, chihuahuas don't get bigger, and neither do cupcake terriers. You know, them little teeny dogs. Teacup terriers, they call them. You're small like that. I'm not. Always trying to make it seem like you're afraid of somebody after you run and do the most dirt. Oh, you're okay. You did some dirty stuff to me, baby. You have done some dirty. But I got one for you. Look at me, Ellen, still giving you the most respect. That says a lot about me, Ellen. It does. See, I have enough grace. I have enough class not to destroy your reputation. Ain't that something? I got some grace. The hood rat that you said, you still gonna call me hood rat? Well, guess what? This hood rat got some grace. Enough not to destroy your reputation. Because there are some things that I could say, Ellen, you would never come back from. If we were playing cards, then I must tell you, I have the ace, the king, the queen, the big joker, the little diamond, and the big diamond. If we were playing spades, those would be the cards that are in my hand. And you got the face cards, which don't really mean nothing. You are playing checkers. Ellen and I am playing chess. You will not win this time. All I got to do is say a few words, and your reputation is gone. So you might want to think about that today. Slow your roll.